Welcome back. I'm here with Jesse from Blarney Stone, and we're going to make some Irish drinks. So I'm super excited about this. You were telling me about it before. You have two that we're making today. What are they?
Correct. We are doing our Irish coffee, which is a Jameson Irish whiskey with brown sugar, whipped cream, a cherry, and cream de menthe on top. And then we're doing our all-day Irish breakfast shot, which is also whiskey dropped in orange juice, a little bit of butter shots, and a piece of sausage on the side.
Because it's an Irish bar and you can't do anything without whiskey.
That's very true.
All right, so walk me through the breakfast one first, because this seems like something to me that would be amazing for the next day, maybe.
Absolutely.
Like a good Saturday, Sunday morning drink.
With the orange juice and the butter shots and the whiskey together, it actually kind of tastes like pancakes and syrup at the end of it, and then you have that little piece of sausage on the end, because you need sausage with pancakes. So.
And I've heard you guys have an outstanding breakfast.
Our breakfast is fantastic. It's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays. You get a free Bloody Mary or mimosa with breakfast purchase. So.
Oh, I can't wait. All right, let's see. How do we make this one? Show me how we make it.
All right, here we'll be making our all-day Irish breakfast shot. We're gonna have some orange juice in here. And then we add Jameson to our shot glass. A little bit of butter shots. Here. And that is dropped in here. And then enjoyed.
It definitely does have that kind of like maple syrup, and and then you get the little smell too from the sausage.
Oh, it's very, very good next day shot. Or anytime for that matter.
That looks delicious. And now you have another one. If somebody's maybe looking for something a little warmer, maybe an evening drink, what do you have for that?
We have an Irish coffee that can be served hot or cold. And I'll go ahead and make that for you here.
Yeah.
First we start with coffee. I'm gonna add our Jameson.
I imagine you serve a lot of Jameson here.
We do serve a lot of Jameson. You're being an Irish bar, it's a very, very popular whiskey.
Two gingers too. That one's Scottish, maybe?
That is actually made in the Twin Cities.
Oh, really?
Yes,
it is.
So it is semi-local. A lot of our signature drinks have two gingers in it as well. Here we're going to add some brown sugar to it. There we go. Stir that up.
People like their coffee sweet, apparently.
Yes, a little sugar and a little bit of whiskey. Okay, and then we're going to add some whipped cream to that.
Speaking my language.
Okay. And then finally, we'll top it off with some green cream de menthe for a little color and flavor.
I love that.
And then a cherry.
That is, if I had to make like a quintessential, what I think an Irish drink would look like, that is what I think it would look like. So that is amazing. And I love the way too that the cream is mixing with the coffee. It just looks unbelievable. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. And if you need to get out for St. Patrick's Day or really any other day, probably this whole weekend, you're going to be just packed. Make sure you come over to Blarney Stone, taste the menu. It was amazing, and also the drinks look fantastic, even if you need it on a Sunday morning. Stay with us. We have more North Dakota Today coming up after the break.